Hello everybody, this is Andrew Burkowski checking in from the fish room, and what we're looking at right now is one of the Skiffia multipunctata fry. There are two in here that I know of, but at the moment I'm just really pumped that these guys have produced. This is the Skiffia multipunctata Tangancicuaro. And in this tank I have just a whole bunch of guppy grass. The scientific name there is Tangancicuaro guadalupensis. And actually getting fry from these guys is kind of a milestone for me, because when I first found out about Goodeids, this was one of the species that I definitely knew that I wanted to keep. I had a difficult time finding them, and luckily at the Chicago Library Society Rare Fish Auction back in January, I was able to obtain a group of 3 males and 3 females. This female here looks gravid as well. But as you can see, this tank is full of the guppy grass, which I think does an excellent job as a fry hide. I'm trying not to mess with this tank too much because I don't want to disturb those fry. They were actually born a little over a week ago on the 23rd of April. But for the first few days they just hid in the surface cover, and it was actually kind of difficult to find them. I actually thought I lost them a few times. But I'm just so happy. This is a very beautiful fish and a very active live bearer. A lot of people hear about live bearers, they think the guppies, swordtails, platies, mollies, things like that, but the Goodeids are definitely a very beautiful and variable group, and this one ranks right up near the top for me in terms of the just general attractiveness and joy that I get from keeping this species. There's some fish that hide a lot. These guys are always out doing stuff. Right here I have an opening because I have a small piece of the nymphoides growing, and they come right over to this area. That female looks pretty gravid. Splendid. The species multipunctata, the specific epithet means many spots, and you can see from some of these males they do have some varied patterning on them, which I think is just beautiful. It's like a blue iridescence to the front, transitioning to a yellow, and then the black splotches. Beautiful, beautiful. But anyway, this species, I'm keeping them in a 10-gallon aquarium, a simple hang-on back filter, and just let it get pretty wild, as you can see. In the back I do have some Sagittaria subulata that's kind of filling up that bottom space, but the bulk of this aquarium is just full of the nymphoides. Let's see if we can actually find a shot of one of the babies. Here we go. There's one. So anyone that was watching my videos a couple weeks ago when I was saying that I had 3 contenders, the first one to give birth was the Xenotoca doadrioi, and I have 9 fry that are currently doing pretty well. And number 2 would be the Skiffia multipunctata. So the last one we're waiting on is the from that video is the Alatoga dugazy, which I actually have quite a few more, but not as a result of breeding, and I'll be sure to touch on that in a future video. But anyway, if you like what I'm doing, hit like and subscribe, and I'll be sure to post more updates in the future. It is beautiful. I love it, love it.